We too strong. Shopping cart to the penitentiary bars. Till a nigga reach the graveyard. Fuck around with it and you'll be scarred. Strong from the shopping cart to the penitentiary bars. Till a nigga reach the graveyard. Fuck around with it and you'll be scarred. Strong from the shopping cart to the penitentiary bars. Till a nigga reach the graveyard. Fuck around with it and you'll be scarred. Strong from the shopping cart to the penitentiary bars. Till a nigga reach the graveyard. Fuck around with it and you'll be scarred. Rolled up a Philly tight, full of that burner green. If you done saw what burner love, y'all know what jumbo fat mean. Fry it up, light it up. That's what a nigga owns. That's why these.
All right, what's up, people? I guess I'm gonna do another shave video. The topic today, I just want to talk about rap and hip hop, sort of, kind of. There we go. Basically, the other day, as some of you don't know, my wife, she works at AMC. She asked if there was any movies I want to see, and I was like, well, I'm kind of interested in seeing All Eyes on Me. So she got me tickets, and I went and saw that, and I was kind of impressed by the story and that kind of thing. So when I came home, I saw on the HBO app that Straight Out Compton was on. So I watched that too, kind of bookend, you know, both sides of the story there, because they kind of both intertwined at points. So yeah, I watched that, and there was a lot of stuff I wasn't aware of that kind of went into that whole scene. And what was it? Trying to think what the other thing was. I can't remember. But anyway, oh yeah, there was something on YouTube or Netflix or something I started watching about Tupac and Dr. Dre. It was a documentary. It looked like it was probably made in 2002 or 3 by this British guy. I kept on calling him Tupac. But I thought it was kind of also interesting. So what we are using today is Uncle John's pipe smoke. But anyway, so I thought that was kind of interesting as well. And then kind of one thing led to another, and I found a recommendation on YouTube called Hip Hop, or I'm sorry, not YouTube, on Netflix, called Hip Hop Evolution. And if you have Netflix and have even the slightest interest in rap or hip hop, I would definitely recommend that as a watch. It was a real eye-opener on a lot of things I just wasn't aware of. Most notably, how the genre was formed, invented, I guess you would say, and some other things like that. I need some more water. There we go. But anyway, after watching it, I was like, huh, it kind of makes me want to revisit my own stuff. For those of you who don't know, I've done a few rap songs. Basically, I was some of my friends are going to a local private college when I was 18 or 19 or something. And a lot of the people at said college listen to rap music. And I was there one night and I heard it, and I'm thinking, I could go home and do this. There's not much to it. So I started writing rhymes. I went home and I fired up the old computer. I busted out a couple of rap songs. I thought they were pretty interesting for what they were. Nothing to win a prize about. It was mostly a lot of fronting and things like that. But at any rate, the point of the thing was it came off okay. It came off okay and it worked. Hold on. And every now and then I'll revisit that project. And anyway, after watching these things, though, it got me thinking, man, there's like a lot of things I could do differently. A lot of techniques I could do differently. Because basically what I would do is I would use Fruity Loops, or FL Studio now, it's called on the PC, to make the beat. And then I would use my Moog synthesizer to lay down the bass and maybe a little melody. It just kind of depends. But I've never tried sampling. So I'm like, man, I have a huge swath of music at my disposal that I could sample. So I wanted to try that. Bear with me, I'm trying something with my sideburns, so I'm just gonna shave. I'm not gonna talk because I don't want to screw this up. Okay, that's over with. But anyway, but it really got me thinking a lot about my technique, a lot about my approach to the songwriting, I guess, if you will, and a lot of things. Most notably, my problem has always been with the length of the song, because most rap songs are forever in a day. And it's like, yeah, I can keep an idea going for a little bit, but then after a while, it's like, to me, it just seems like it's been talked to death, And I understand it with most raps that the subject evolves, it changes. You might spend 2 lines on one thing and then another 2 lines on another thing, so I understand, I get that. But I don't know, it just seems like having 32 lines in one verse, one verse alone, it just seems overkill. So I was trying to think of different ways that I could creatively approach that situation. And I was like, does a rap song have to be 4 minutes long? Does it have to be? So I wanted to do a track, maybe a couple, maybe an album, who knows, of short, concise ideas, to where it's just maybe a minute 45, a minute 50 for one song, and then boom, we're going on to the next one, just like a regular, like a pop song. Hit them with 6 to 8 lines, and then the hook or the chorus or what do you want to call it, another 6 to 8 lines, maybe do some fun melody instrumentation or something like that, and get the heck out of there. So I'm wanting to get all my gear together and try that. Yeah, go that way. we go. Wow, that's nerve-wracking trying to get around in there. Okay. But yeah, so at work I started writing a song with that in mind, and so I'm kind of anxious to do it, put it out there, and see if anybody can connect with this style. See if it resonates with anybody. I don't know. I mean, it could just be stripping it down to such bare essentials that it just nobody connects. But I was kind of wanting to take more of a punk rock approach to it, because it's like when Ramones came out. We had stadium rock bands that would go on and on and on for hours with these solos. And they felt like it was just unnecessary. That's kind of how I feel. I'm like listening to this stuff. I'm like, yeah, I like the beat. I like what you guys are saying. But it just seems like it just goes on and on and on and on forever. We could do a 10, 12 song LP. It'd be 25 minutes long, but I mean, we could do that. Or maybe even shorter, I don't know. Maybe even 18 minutes long. But anyway, we could do that, but it would just be shorter songs. So I'm just kind of curious to see how that works. I don't know. But, yeah, so, I don't know, that's just basically what I've been thinking about, what I've been brainstorming here lately. Just kind of, I would like to get another Moog. That'd be kind of cool. I've been looking at a sub-fatty, which is the least expensive Moog on the market right now. But it offers a lot of options. I mean, it reminds me a lot of the Prodigy, how it's set up. So, I don't know. And it's basically 2.5 oscillators, where it's the Prodigy was just 2. So, it should offer a little bit more sound than the Prodigy. So, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, there's the shave. I'm not going to use any aftershave right now because I don't really have any that pairs well with that. I didn't get any pipe smoke aftershave for some idiotic reason, so whatever. But I might put some on a little bit later. But yeah, so I don't know. I just wanted to ramble a little bit about rap. If you like rap, I highly recommend you watch Hip Hop Evolution on Netflix. It was a fantastic watch and offered a lot of information of things that I wasn't quite aware of. So I guess that's all for now. Thanks for watching and peace out.